You've been in conversations before where you didn't say much. You just sat there, listening, watching, not interrupting, not reacting. Sometimes people assumed you're quiet, you must be thinking. But that wasn't always true. Sometimes you just didn't feel like speaking. Sometimes you didn't have the energy to explain yourself. Sometimes you already knew how the conversation would go, so you stayed silent and you just nodded, acted normal, even when your mind wasn't fully there. You caught things, small details, tone changes, energy shifts. But you didn't say anything. You just kept it to yourself. But here's the part most people don't think about. Silence is not a personality. It's a reaction. Your brain doesn't choose silence randomly. It chooses it based on what it learned. For some people, silence comes from thinking. Their mind slows things down. They process before speaking. They analyze. But for others, silence comes from something else. Avoiding attention, avoiding judgment, avoiding saying the wrong thing. And over time, your brain connects silence with safety. So it becomes automatic. Not because you're thinking deeply, but because your mind is trying to protect you. And this is where it gets confusing. Because you start believing something about yourself. If I'm quiet, I must be deep. If I don't talk much, I must understand more. But at the same time, you feel something off. Because there are moments where your mind isn't analyzing anything. It's just blank, or distracted, or tired. And you feel that disconnect. You feel like, why am I not saying anything right now? But you still don't speak. And sometimes you want to say something. You think about it. You rehearse it in your head. But the moment passes, and you stay quiet again. You probably noticed that. But here's what most people never realize. Being quiet is not the trait. Awareness is. The difference isn't how much you speak. It's what's happening inside your mind. Some people talk a lot, but still observe everything. Some people stay silent, but aren't really processing anything. So silence alone means nothing. What matters is, are you present? Are you thinking? Are you aware of what's happening around you? Or are you just staying quiet because it feels easier? Because silence can be strength, but it can also be a habit. And once you see that, you stop labeling yourself based on how you act on the outside. You start paying attention to what's happening inside. You realize, I'm not defined by my silence. I'm defined by how I think. Because real awareness doesn't come from being quiet. It comes from noticing, understanding, connecting patterns. Even in moments when nobody else does. That's what makes the difference. Silence can hide a lot of things, but it doesn't define what's going on in your mind.